Halloween.
Minecraft
This is
skin.
Halloween. That you got. We're gonna get ready to start.
Well,
Oh, but Muzzle is on mobile, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I
oh,
don't
okay, that's true.
know. Yeah, I don't
That's
think
true.
it would be simple to use a custom skin.
Really? I mean, maybe not the skins, but like the actual stuff. You just go to the dressing room, and then you can put edit character,
Oh
and
wait,
then you pick body or you pick style,
hold
and then
on.
you
Wait.
scroll
Yeah,
down, and you can change your headwear or your outerwear, your
Oh, I
foot
was doing it
footwear,
totally
face head.
different. So you went to settings and then you went to.
No, to dressing room.
Oh, go back. Go back.
So you press
Oh,
start.
dressing room. Yep, I remember this.
There you go.
yeah,
And then
because
edit your
there
character.
is
And then
there's
sometimes, sorry.
no, go on, go on.
No, that there's sometimes free skins and like free outerwear. That's how I got my little skull mask last year around Halloween time. It was just free. They were offering it up, so you might be able to find stuff, and then you can just go to like style and then apply it. Go ahead, Papo.
I was gonna say that I thought what Turtle meant, like what he was referencing, is that you can use classic skins, and with classic skins, you can just basically like find like I think it's just a code, or I don't know if you actually download a
It's
file.
like it's like
Oh.
an image file, and then once you download the image file or save the image file, you can go into the dressing room, go into create new costume or something like that, and it'll show like a blank slate, and then it'll ask you to select from like your files and stuff, and
Oh,
then you
nice.
select the picture, and that picture turns into a Minecraft skin.
Oh, that's dope. I did not know you could do that. But can you do that on mobile? Or is that what you were saying would
Yeah,
probably be
Yeah.
difficult?
that's what I
No,
think was the problem.
you
That
can do
maybe
it on mobile. You can't do it on
Oh,
mobile. I tried it. I did try it.
I'm gonna do that later.
because it takes me on PC. When I click on choose new skin, it opens up a menu to like choose a
Yeah,
file.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it does on PC. Yeah.
So on mobile, maybe, I mean, maybe it is possible, but I don't know how simple it would be.
No, it just shows like your pictures show up, like you would
So
if you
yeah,
were gonna.
so it would be like you download a file to your like your pictures on your phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come as a skeleton. Oh, it won't let me.
These scary skeletons.
Oh, it won't let me.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all. I'm ready to
there
go
is
live.
the easy option, which is just to put on
I'm gonna come as a pumpkin.
one of the monster heads on your character in the game.
Hey, who's gonna hit
Lisa,
the
you
Blockheads
ready?
button today? If we're gonna do that at all.
Oh, I can. Let's see.
Lisa, you ready? Sabrina, you ready?
Okay. How do I look?
It doesn't. Where are you, Muzzle?
Check, check, 1, 2.
I
You
can't
guys hear
see
me?
you. The Blockheads is
Yeah,
cut off
yeah.
on mobile. Oh, nice! Nice!
Check,
You're
check, 1, 2.
jack-o'-lantern.
My bad. Yo, y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa, you ready?
I'm here.
Sabrina, you ready?
Yes. I can't see.
Fight!
I see abro la
No, pichea. Somebody else got a stream on Discord. I'm gonna stop the Discord stream.
I'll stream it. Hold on.
All right, and let's see. Switch to live scene.
Okay, there we go.
And Softboii, the show is yours. Take it away.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle thems, to the Blockheads open mic. Let's get a round of applause, Muzzle. Woo! Okay, I'll just do it. Woo!
Papo.
Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
it's Papo. Let's get some sound effects, people. Thank you. My bad. Thank you, Babo, for those sound effects. All right, everybody. Tonight we are in the New Eurekan Poets Cafe, although you may notice a few very distinct differences in the appearance, and that is because today we decorated for Halloween. So we got some jack-o'-lanterns, we got some webs, we got some skulls, we got some dismembered zombie heads. It's great. We love it. This is not an actual representation, at least the decorations are not an actual representation of the New Rican Poets Cafe, but we do appreciate them letting us use their image, right, to represent our humble space here while we recite some poems. I would like to take this time to let everyone know that if you would like to know a little more about the real New Rican Poets Cafe, you can check them out on Instagram or Facebook at New Rican Poets Cafe. It's spelled just like that, one word, both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out their website, that will be newurican.org. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about them, about their events, what they're going to be up to, definitely check them out online. And if you're watching us and you're from New Rican Poets Cafe, what are you doing not being here? Hello, we're here, we're online, and we are representing, so you should too. All right. Well, that was a little
I love
intro.
all of that. All of it was great. All of it was great.
Gotta shout them out periodically during the night because we are really grateful that they allowed us this space, even if it's just, you know, virtual. Well, it's not just virtual, it is beautifully virtual, and we're really grateful for it. Shout out to OSNAP and everybody else on the crew that had a hand in
That's
creating
me.
this gorgeous space. Absolutely. Yeah, Papo, let's get another warm round of applause for OSNAP, for you, and for Muzzle and Turtle. Y'all, they're great. All right, so we do have a little bit of a spooky Halloween. And Maniget. He's not here tonight, right?
Nah, but you helped build it.
So definitely shout out to Maniget as well. Tonight we do have this little spooky Halloween theme going on. Last month we had sort of a theme of the night. Tonight there's no real theme, but if anybody wants to recite some spooky poems or even like tell a little scary story, I'd be super down for that. In the meantime, I'm gonna kick off the night with a couple of my own poems about death. You know, 'cause who
Oh,
doesn't love
great!
that?
That's gonna be awesome.
We love that.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's go! Yay, Death! Let's go!
They're a little hopeful though. It's not like Edgar
Oh,
Allan
okay.
Poe style, you know. It's hopeful death. It's
I mean, come on, Edgar Allan Poe is fire though. Let's keep
Oh,
it real.
no, it's I used to know the whole The Raven. I don't right now. I'm not gonna try it because I'll fuck it up. But
It's alright.
this first poem is called Garden Cemetery. It's very short. I love the idea of flowers in my hair. Feeling nature close to me, caressing the sides of my scalp, so close to my brain, like the touch of the ancestors, could sink into my skin through the beauty that rises up from their resting place and become me. Thank you.
Oh,
You're,
okay.
you're
Wow.
Go!
A little shorty, a little micro poem.
A little
Nice.
shorty.
A little
Listen,
shorty.
time is all day, all right?
Ay. All right, I'm gonna do one more just to kick off the night, and this one is called Promises. I have faced my own mortality too many times to count. Called to lifelessness, begged for the end, time and again. I've promised my death to lovers over and over. I would die for you, was my favorite pickup line. Until one day, right? Yeah. Until one day, something in the back of my mind whispered, what if you lived? And I decided oblivion could wait. Thank you, thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Let's go! Let's go!
I think death might be your subject, as
For
crazy as
sure.
Thank you. We'll see. We'll see. It's definitely been something I've been working on lately. But yeah, I think, you know, we don't talk about death enough. I think it's very taboo in our culture. It's seen as like this very final thing, this sort of robber, right? Like people see death as this thing that steals from us, um and then by extension time, right? Time is something that steals from us, it's stolen from us.
Mhm.
And I think the only way to empower ourselves to better understand it and to process it with, grace is to talk about it. So that's where I'm at. And thank you guys for listening to my poems.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
That little bit of grief, talking about the flowers in your hair with the ancestors and that bringing hope, that was very inspirational.
Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that.
Sabrina, our gardenist, yeah.
Yes, that's right. She's our
Let's
landscaper.
all remember that.
On brand. Definitely on brand.
She's dressed as a bumblebee. She's just floating around outside right now.
Yeah.
Nobody can
Where's
see
she?
her.
Oh my god. If you guys could put like one of those fake people things, I will do a poem, and if I
An
could be a
effigy?
bubble.
An effigy, yes. Let's
Effigy.
get an effigy
Yeah,
out.
I would love
the
that.
effigy
Yeah.
is ready.
Put a
All right,
special
let's
costume on it.
then let's give a warm welcome to Sabrina.
Yes. Wait. Put a nice costume on it.
There you go. That's the costume.
That looks like the cheekbones are really defined.
Eating.
All right,
So
but I do have to let you know before you begin the poem. There's a little bit of cutting in and out. So if you can get to a place where you have great reception, or I don't know, maybe you gotta switch off of, take it off of speaker.
Okay, one moment. I'm also cooking. That's why I'm not.
Oh, she's also cooking. Nice.
All I understood was cooking.
She's making dinner.
Wait, I don't know how to do this on speaker. Oh my god, guys.
You got this. We believe in you.
Thank you. Okay. This is scary. Can you hear me better?
What?
Slightly?
So no. Okay, no. There. No. I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna be right next to the. Okay, that makes perfect sense. I'm right next to my Wi-Fi box. Okay. Hi, fun. Hello. I'm Sabrina Ahmed Rodriguez. To everyone who doesn't know me, what's up?
In a sequin dress.
I should be always.
Yeah.
I actually have a poem that I'm working on. You know, I love to work on to put out stuff that's not finished because that's my process.
I stand.
So here we go. All right. Creating sunbeams with each toe-tip step over the shards of dreams loved ones seem to use as warnings. No Neverland memories, just pure unbridled reality. An adultified pawn tied by veins to a game called tough love, so you never think it's easy. Umbilical cord rings circles around your neck, and you're left either clasp your hands and fall to your knees or kick the chair out from under you. A story never told, because in this house, we keep things private. Those insecurities screaming are just you running from this modern world instead of measuring up. Your light too bright for a world dedicated to darkness. So you run and hide and wish to vanish? It's hard to say, but true nevertheless. A heart left in unrest. It's where rest doesn't go, if you wanted to know. Thank you.
Holy cow.
Let's go.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
Power.
Thank you. Okay, so that's the first time I've ever written an actual slam rhythm. So thank you for saying nice stuff. Yeah.
Duro.
Yes.
Wepa!
Wepa. There you go. Yep. There we go.
Nice. Sabrina, do you got anything else for us? Do you got a scary story for us from, your childhood or anything like that you might want to share on this Halloween night?
So my childhood is what is the story that you want to hear? If you want to
No, no. That's so messed up.
I'm born in New York. All my okay. Oh, so a fun ghost story that I had that I actually experienced, which is actually still one of my biggest fears, is that when I was a little girl, before I found out that, like body paralysis is like a normal thing, DK, whatever, I still believe in ghosts, so whatever. Um, Me and my sister shared a room in a railroad style apartment. So it was only one bedroom. My parents had the bedroom, and we were the room before it. And so, we didn't really have doors or anything. So there was always wind and breeze and all of that. And one night, in the middle of the night, I wake up because I have to pee and I can't move. And I can't.
No.
So since I can't move, I'm too scared to scream because I think a ghost is sitting on me, right? So I'm just there, like facing this, like I'm like, oh my God, this is how I go. I was, my grandma was a santera. Like I firmly believed that that was the rapture. It was happening. I
It
was
was
the one.
over.
It was done. And so I closed my eyes and I'm there laying and I'm, like you're trying to shuffle and shake your body or whatever. And again,
Yeah.
remember I was on a bunk bed, right? So my sister climbs down to check on me, but I didn't notice because I'm there having a panic attack with my eyes closed. And when I open my eyes, my sister's face is 1 inch from my face.
Whoa.
So granted, I was able to scream and save myself from this demon who I thought was a demon, but was actually my sister, which, same thing. Um,
The
uh, right. Every right to be scared. And my parents bursted in. And so then now, like, running into the room is like my mom's literally 4'8", and my dad, who's brown. So in the dark, he's dark. And so there's like a little white midget that runs in and then a shadow behind her. And I peed everywhere. Just like so much pee. And that is a scary story for you guys. You're welcome. You are welcome.
That was so scary.
That
and
is terrifying, actually.
Enjoy it.
just
Remember
the
it.
thought of your micturation as you ran across the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When I'm telling you, like nothing stopped my feet and my pee. I was out.
My feet and my pee.
Poor baby Sabrina. No.
Oh,
Oh
and
my God.
I was like 6 years old, so I was very, very susceptible to the ghouls and the darkness. So
Dito.
make sure to get your kids a nightlight, everybody. Get your children a nightlight.
True.
Get your kids a nightlight.
It's very true. You never know what kind of pee it can save you from having to clean.
That's a good one. Oh my God.
Not the laugh track.
Babo, that was perfect.
Sabrina, thank you for sharing your trauma with us. That was beautiful. We appreciate you. That was wonderful.
Love you.
Alright, now I feel like I gotta share one. I feel like I gotta share a scary story. This isn't, I mean, oof. I'm trying to think of like a good one. Okay. So when we first moved from Puerto Rico, my family and I, when we first moved from Puerto Rico to the United States, we lived in this house in Connecticut that was very old and creaky. And you know the sound of like a house settling in the cold and how it sounds like someone's walking through the house when there's no one there. So that would happen a lot. And my brother and I, we were little scaredy cats. I was more of a scaredy cat than him. And the space, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but the space between the floor and the bed that's like a dark space at night in a creaky house that feels like it's haunted is like forbidden zone, danger zone. You don't want to be near that space because I feel like something would come out and grab you. And so my brother and I would jump. Like we wouldn't walk to the bed before going to sleep. We would jump over the mattress. Um and one night I am like feeling mischievous, right? And me being a scaredy cat, like I get mischievous, but it's stupid because then I get scared. So I decide that I'm gonna hide under
That's
my little
me.
brother's bed. Yeah, it's older sibling shit, like it's older sibling nonsense.
Older
Um,
sibling nonsense.
so I hide under my little brother's bed, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab his feet when he's trying to
Oh
go to bed tonight.
God.
I
I'm gonna grab his feet. And the thing is, I sorely underestimated how strong an adrenalized little brother would be
You just
because as soon as I grab his feet, I hear like the most high pitched scream, and then I get scared and I smack my head on the bed, but I don't let go of his feet, and he drags me out of his room and down the stairs by his feet
Oh
to where
God.
we wind up in front of my mother, being like, "What is going on?" And I'm just there, like on the floor. I finally let go. I'm holding my head. My brother's screaming. He's like, "Mom, something grabbed me." He still doesn't realize that it's a me because he hasn't turned around. And then my mom just looks at me on the floor and she's like, "Are you kidding me? Are you, are you joking?"
That's a scary story.
That's the scary part.
That's
Your
But
mom
fun.
it is
just
No, I
staring
because
at
can't.
that's the
Somebody can't
scary
grab my
part.
feet from under the bed. That's crazy.
who should have been drop kicked.
oh,
Yeah, I would
I
have kicked right in the
listen.
mouth.
I got dragged down 2 flights of stairs and then spanked. What more do you people want?
More violence.
More violence. Jeez.
Yeah, you don't do that. You
Not
don't
me
grab a
moving my
foot.
feet away from the edge of the bed
I
right
was
now.
no, I was a terrible older sibling. I was 100% the devil. So there you go. I got my just desserts. That was my scary story. You guys are welcome for my trauma. Okay. All right, so it's my understanding that our resident cameraman, Oh Snap, has a spooky poem, and I really want to hear it.
Ooh,
So I don't know
me?
if he's feeling ready. I don't know if you're feeling ready. Like, I would be
Wow.
down to hear that.
Okay.
I don't
All right then.
know. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hold on. I've lost control of my my camera. Facing the
Oh.
wrong way. Here we go.
There you go.
I'll put myself in this angle here. Cause I'm gonna completely let go of my controller and pull for my phone to tell me the words that I must say today. Alright, let's see. I got a little spooky for y'all. Alright, Muzzle Shark, thank you so much. The name of this poem, if it's a poem, this is titled Doomsday.
Nice.
And that's the end. No, jokes. That's
Oh
just
my
jokes.
God.
I know, it's not funny. Whatever. Okay. Alright, settle down. Doomsday. While in the French district, you can find beer, souvenirs, weed, pussy, crack, and God. I know this, 'cause I was there. After a shot or two of tequila, which bar I can't remember, drunk and stumbling on my feet, passed by some missionaries on Bourbon Street. Latinos. The only ones I saw around the way. I wondered if I approached what I might hear them say. Right down the block from the jazz club, I heard them speaking, heard them preaching, heard them pray about the last day. Doomsday, they called it. The very end, they said, the day when God destroys the wicked, the day we've all been taught to dread. Nostradamus predicted it. The Chinese and Aztecs never saw past it, didn't even make room for a next day on their calendars because, they say, the new next day would never be the same. After the threat of Y2K comes Doomsday. They told me, God is coming, be afraid, is what they say. Repent and be forgiven for the sins of every day. December 21st, 2012, at noon. Noon, noon, they told me. That's the time. They warned me. The poles are going to shift. Avalanches, tidal waves, and plate tectonic rifts. California floating south, an island set adrift. Magnetic fields being altered, apocalyptic myths. The North Pole will become the Western Hemisphere, and the Caribbean will freeze over and become true North. Earthquakes will set off volcanoes, spitting hot magma into the eyes of tornadoes. Men will run in tears, and at 12:12, they'll shit their pants in fear. And all the toilets of the world will overflow at 12:15. All will gag from the smell. They didn't actually say all that, but with a bit of imagination and a shot or two of tequila, or bourbon, baby, a little goes a long way. I'll need to interpret their story and tell it to you my way, the way I remember it. At 12:20, everyone will fuck. They'll fuck so hard knowing this is their last. Time is of no importance, so they'll try to make it last. But alas, post-coital juices will freeze over for those closest to the poles in Puerto Rico. However long... and will freeze over for those in Puerto Rico. The people will be welded together in frost forever, however long that may last. They didn't really say that, sure. At 12:30, they say the Antichrist will declare himself king, but no one will hear it because TVs and radios, static, have stopped working. At 12:35, the bald-headed one, she told me that the moon eclipses the sun permanently, and all the people frozen in sex positions will go blind. Think they said the women will choke their men for not letting go of them, and then the babies, yes, the babies start crying, all the babies at the same time, and all the blind mothers will drag their frozen man carcasses to find their babies, but the wolves, yes, wild animals will roam the streets, they say, searching for meat. That's gonna suck. 'Cause how you gonna run away from a wolf in Puerto Rico when you're frozen and can't see where you're going? At 1:00, he told me, the one with the mullet and goatee, he promised, Halley's Comet cometh, plummets to the earth, to nestle itself into the depths of the ocean. He said Martians will emerge and declare the Antichrist as king, but no one will hear it because by then, they said, we'd all be dead. And then they told me in their nearly native sound that at 1:30, when no one is around, and God has called back his horsemen, and the streets are desolate, and the only living things are the roaches and the rodents, the planet will implode. And I thought to myself, I got less than 4 years left. Think of all the sex. Think of all the drugs. And think of all the sex. I said I gotta get to work. So I got another shot, exchanged the 20 for 21s, and went to Larry's stripper spot. Doomsday. 4 years away. Life's too short for regrets. That's why I say, enjoy your God-given right to all that God-forsaken sex. More doom at noon. Thank you.
Wow. Whoa.
So I wrote that a few years ago.
Apologies to our audience for the language.
No
sometimes it
apologies. This is
happens.
No, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome for all the talking.
Mala mía.
Oh, I hear a voice. I hear a voice.
Is that Daire?
Yes, algo me no, no puedo entrar, pero estoy aquí infiltrada, estoy infiltrada.
Yeah, let's get her an
Her
effigy.
spirit is in the building.
Ponga un fantasmita por ahí.
Sí,
How's
por
gonna look a
favor,
little different? The other one was scarf. What's he gonna put now?
Nice.
Oh, What is this? A ghoul?
It's a
A
ghoul.
zombie?
Pues Daira, por si acá tenemos un poquito de un tema de Halloween. Si tienes un poema spooky, chévere. Si no, pues no hay problema. Estamos aquí como que chileando, relajando. Sabrina y yo contamos spooky stories que en realidad fueron trauma, pero fue funny. So,
Lo voy a escuchar, estoy escuchando, sí, sí. Sé, es el vibe. Pues mira, no tengo un poema spooky, pero trauma siempre hay.
we love it.
Trauma siempre hay. Pues, ¿qué les cuento? Este poema, fíjate, este poema no lo suelo declamar. Pues porque, qué sé yo, trauma.
Válido.
Pero ya que estamos en season, nada, da más miedo que un fantasma viejo, que un monstruo que esté en tu mente y no puedes sacar, no puedes deshacerte de él. Y nada, este poema, y después del poema puedo contar algo medio creepy.
Sí.
Con el tema. Este poema se llama Desahogo. Desahogo. Arena araña entre medio de los dedos. Salada agua que traga rizado cabello. Quisiera que quieras tenerme adentro. No puedo respirarte, pero las burbujas de aire que se escapan a la superficie de tu cuerpo le gritan al viento que ya nada puede dañarme. Te saboreo, me arden los ojos, los pómulos se vuelven de algún tono rojo. Realmente te quisiera mía, pero es el mismo de eso que todos. Arena araña, salada sana, las heridas que me dejó el cemento. Mi cuerpo suplica que inhale, pero subir allá afuera, no quiero. Desahogo.
Eso.
Yeah.
Y así dice, fíjate, yo soy la persona, a mí me encanta el season de Halloween, pero yo no me llevo con el terror, yo le huyo a las películas de misterio, a las historias de misterio. No me llevo con el terror, pero qué más terrorífico que la vida misma.
¿Verdad?
Qué más terrorífico. Pues mira, un cuento así que yo recuerde, wow, es que no, ha sido una experiencia media extraña. Yo antes, hace muchos años atrás, yo pertenecía a un grupo de cheerleader y veníamos de una competencia, estábamos en un pueblo, el grupo es de Luquillo, yo soy de Luquillo, del este de Puerto Rico, y fuimos para un pueblo, no sé, era más de 1 hora de distancia, era algo como Guayama, no sé, era algo un poco retirado, y salimos de una competencia bien tarde en la noche, y era una guagua escolar con un montón de muchachería adentro, por unas callecitas bien oscuras. Y el chofer, que yo creo que era natural de Guayama o de esa área, empezó a contar todas las historias de terror más horribles del mundo. Era como que pasábamos por un puentecito y él decía, aquí una vez se mataron 3 muchachos y tal cosa. Y yo, pero brother, no me cuentes eso, ahora no. Y vamos todos cagadísimos en esa guagua de Guayaba Paruquillo. Era de madrugada, súper tarde en la noche. Y mano, yo supuestamente iba a contar algo de terror, pero terminó siendo comedia. pero sí, esa es mi aportación, esa es mi historia.
Bello. Yo creo que todos nosotros tenemos en común, like, our scary stories are personal traumas and we just laugh.
Algo así. Muchas gracias, Daira. Otro fuerte aplauso, por favor.
Gracias.
Thank you, papo. ¿Ustedes en algún entonces han visto un OVNI? ¿OVNI? ¿Así que se dice? ¿OVNI?
OVNI.
OVNI.
OVNI. A UFO. No?
Oh, if anybody has seen one,
No,
Yeah.
I've
feel like I have.
identified every single thing I've ever seen flying, even the aliens.
Fair enough, fair enough.
One time when I was a
Haven't seen one
kid, though,
yet.
one time when I was a kid, we saw something unidentified flying over Con Edison on the Lower East Side.
Ooh. What did it look like? What
It
like
looked like lights, like a couple, like series of lights, kind of hovering. It could have been anything, but it was definitely unidentified because I still don't know what it was.
Yeah. Valid. I feel like I've seen two UFOs.
A mí no me dan miedo las cosas que veo, y me dan miedo las cosas que siento que están ahí, pero no las puedo ver. ¡Ay, no! ¡Qué horrible!
El vibe, el flow, como que hay algo aquí y no lo puedo ver y por qué.
Because you're scaring yourself. You're spooking yourself out.
No, you know what? Interesting fun fact. I was actually reading about the vibes. I was reading about the vibes because it happens to me sometimes. You know, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. All of a sudden, you feel something kind of cold. The temperature in the room sort of changes. There's something that you can't see, but you can sense it, and all of your sensory sensations. Let me not say that word has now lost all meaning. But all of your senses are on high alert, and you're like, "What is going on?" Apparently, the reports of hauntings increased substantially from the turn of the 19th century, right around the time where electricity began to be installed in houses. Why is this? Because electricity actually has, just outside of the human auditory spectrum, a sound. It vibrates at a specific frequency just out of our hearing range, but we can still perceive it, right? It creates like a hum, a sort of vibration.
A B
You can call it
flat.
sort of
Like a white noise. Like a white noise.
exactly. It's that sort of extra sensory thing where like your body picks it up, but because it's so constant, you stop being able to identify it. And so it becomes that white noise in the background that all of a sudden, if you have like a bad electrical connection in the house or something's wrong with the wires or whatever, your body will pick up on it and it'll feel like something's off and like something's there with you. And your body's sensitive to that electromagnetic energy.
You know,
So,
when I noticed that was after the hurricane, when there was no electricity anywhere. It was like something was
yes.
missing. There was a sound missing, and I'm sure it's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I bet you there were no hauntings during that time either.
Interesting. That should be like a research that's done, and like places that don't have like a lot of electricity, or like communities that like purposefully live off the grid without any power. It would be fascinating to see how the statistics of like reported hauntings compare to places that are very highly energized and have a lot of electricity on the grid, you know. But yeah, fun fact. Now you guys know for Halloween.
Interesting. Now I
There's
won't be able to
probably
sleep.
less hauntings in those places, but more UFO sightings.
Hmm. But did you know most of the UFO sightings in the world happen in the United States? Like almost
oh, great,
exclusively?
great.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones that are flying those things.
No, we are the problem, and even space knows it.
The aliens are like, what is happening? What is this?
The negative vibes are coming from this specific area. No vibras. No, you know what's funny? Another thing, just to piggyback, like some mental health knowledge. If you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, check your electrical wire. Like if you have like, if like there's only one outlet in your room, so you have like extension cords running electricity everywhere in your room, that could actually be putting you in a field of like electro waves that actually, like, this is not me making crap up. This is science. But
This
like
is
it actually
science because I said so.
all right.
No, I like
Just so
it.
you know,
I like it.
No, but it exasperates your anxiety. And
I
like the
feel like
wintertime,
you need to go check your wiring.
I
right now.
disappeared. I
Go
think I
check
got
your wires.
electrocuted. I got electrocuted by my sound system and I disappeared. I'm
Oh,
not
look
there
at
anymore.
this. She's
Oh
gone.
no.
She's been abducted by the electricity.
Something
Well,
happened.
well, speaking of aliens, I'll take the stage real quick.
Yeah.
I just have a quick announcement. I'm gonna be streaming on Friday.
What are you streaming?
That's
This is
the thing.
Turtle
In order-
829, by the way. Turtle
Halloween?
829 on Twitch.
In order for
Halloween.
you to know exactly what I'm streaming, you have to follow my Twitter/X account, aliens_VR, and then you'll see what I'm gonna be streaming
I know
that
you're
day.
gonna be.
Is there a time? Is there a time that you can do that?
All the info is gonna be on there. You have to go onto that website. I'm trying to get people to get on my Twitter account. Okay, but yes,
Nice.
but yeah, it will be streaming on Friday.
I think I might stream. I might stream from New World, and I might decorate my house for Halloween. That's what I'm gonna be streaming.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Just decorate. Put lots of pumpkins and things. I don't
How do
know.
we
It's
follow
gonna-
your stream?
I'm on Twitch, Muzzle Shark. On Twitch.
And on Twitch, Turtle829. You're Turtle829.
Yes, Turtle
So
829.
yeah, y'all, be watching for those streams. Hold on, Nels. I'm gonna take the stage for a little while longer here. I'd like to announce.
It's on Snap on the stage, by the way.
Hey. Oh yeah, I've got a costume on. I'm a camera. So we have a Patreon. If you really like what we're doing and you'd like to support us, you can go ahead and be our supporter on Patreon at To Play, or the Patreon is To Play is the. I don't know how Patreon works. Our name is To Play is the Thing. So find us on Patreon and help us, please. We need it.
I think it's
Also,
patreon.com /
Muzzle knows
plays
it.
a thing.
There you go.
find us.
Yeah.
Find us.
For sure.
Also, there was another thing I'd like to say. Oh, if you're watching us on YouTube, do like, because I've noticed that our videos have like 2 likes, and there's a ton of people in this room sometimes. Nobody goes back to hit like on the video. There'll be people watching it. There's 22 views. Maybe they didn't like it, but at least the people in this room gotta report to the YouTube channel and just like it so that we can have more likes, so that more people will find these videos. And if you can, write something in the comments, just so that I don't know how algorithms work. I got a feeling it's got something to do with electricity, and that's spooky. So in the spirit of Halloween, do like, do subscribe, and write a spooky comment on there. Hey, all right. All right, thank you, y'all. I love you very much.
Yeah, tell a spooky story in the comments.
Yes, write something spooky in the
Or a
comments.
spooky poem or something.
Yes, please tell us your spookiest stuff. I feel like I had something to do on this microphone and I completely forgot what it was.
You're hosting.
So I'm. Other than that, thank
Do we have another
you.
guest? Do we have another guest?
Yes, we do.
We do. First, I want to give another shout out to New Eureka Cafe, to anybody joining us now or anybody who may join us later.
Don't forget to tip the bartender.
Always.
Please tip our bartender. Please tip our DJ. Also,
Buy a drink for the DJ. Buy a drink for the DJ.
yes. There you go. You heard it from the DJ. That's what she wants. She wants drinks. You guys can go ahead and follow New Eurekan Poets Cafe on Facebook and on Instagram as New Eurekan Poets Cafe. You can also check out their events and other things going on right on their website, which is neweurekan.org, spelled NUYORICAN.org. Thank you so much to Turtle and Papo and Muzzle and OSnap for helping to set this up for their streams and for the promo. My dear Blockheads. I'm supposed to be saying that more.
Oh, that's right.
I'm supposed to be saying Blockheads. You Blockheads. All right. I'll there we go. Roll credits. No.
Don't we have another poet?
Yes, my fellow Blockhead, we do have another poet. I'm not sure who it is, but I would love to call him to the stage. Is it Lisette?
Yep.
Is Lisette there? Lisette, you there?
I'm here.
Yay! All right, my blockheads, please welcome Lisette to the stage. Ow, ow!
I'm an actual ghost. I don't know if you're.
Hey, Papa, we need an effigy.
Put something on the stage. I will not promise, but I
Let's
will
look a little
try my
different.
very best to have a muñequito for next time.
Awesome.
Oh, you're wearing your diamond blouse today.
We love that for you.
So shiny.
Okay, so I didn't bring any.
He's a creeper.
It's a creeper, yo. Oh, let me know your way, Papa.
Hace tiempo que no, pero lo escribí en el 2013, so it's been a while. And it's a story. It doesn't have a title, but I hope you guys like it. I really enjoy it. So here it goes. Huele a mar, a tierra, a sangre. El dolor de cabeza es muy fuerte. Mis ojos se niegan a abrirse. ¿Qué sucede? Las olas se escuchan romper a unos metros de la orilla sobre las rocas. Intento ponerme en pie, mi cuerpo no responde. La tenue luz penetra mis párpados inundando mis pupilas. Es de día, mas no brilla el sol. Un escalofrío recorre mi cuerpo y siento el sudor pegado a mi piel. Mis ojos ceden lentamente. A mi alrededor, cadáveres irreconocibles dan a entender el paso de una guerra. Pero, ¿dónde estoy? ¿Cómo he llegado aquí? Junto a mí, un extraño hombre parece descansar. Está relajado, su expresión de calma lo dice. Sus ojos cerrados con tranquilidad, su respiración pausada. Mi cuerpo decide seguir mis mandatos y me siento. Miro una vez más a mi alrededor. A lo lejos, un niño llora desconsoladamente en el pecho de quien podría ser su padre. La sangre baña el terreno, llegando a las aguas turbias del mar. ¿Quién ha hecho esto? ¿Por qué? Lágrimas se forman en mis ojos y algunas muy traviesas se escapan para deslizarse por mi rostro. Junto a mí ya no está el hombre, camina a lo lejos aproximándose al mar, y se adentra como quien quiere encontrar algo. Mas su mirada está perdida en el horizonte. Grito, pero nadie me escucha. Intento correr hacia él y mi cuerpo se detiene. El hombre voltea, me observa, sonríe, luego mira a su alrededor, susurra unas palabras que pude oír en mi cabeza. El mar me llama. Quise que se detuviera, pero para cuando pude llegar donde lo había visto ya no estaba. Giré hacia la playa y no había nadie, no había cadáveres, no estaba solo la lluvia. Caminé tranquilo, justo donde estaba antes. No veo. Entonces cierran los ojos y ya no puedo ver nada. Huele a mar,
Pause.
a
Stop. Stop.
y no pude hacer nada.
Can you go back, like,
What?
30 seconds, because you started losing signal.
She started to sound like
Okay,
Gladys from
where?
Portal.
Ahí. Ahora está bien. Yeah, cadáveres.
Ok, no había cadáveres, no estaba el niño, solo la sangre y el turbio día. Caminé a tierra firme y volví a acostarme justo donde antes estaba. Miro, mas no veo. El cielo se cierra ante mis ojos y ya no puedo ver nada. Huele a mar, a tierra, a sangre, y yo no pude hacer nada. And there's the story. There you go.
It got real spooky in there one moment too.
Yes.
I was like 16 when I wrote this. It was like 10 years ago. Ay,
Was it inspired by
Oof.
something? Was it inspired by an
Anyways,
experience? You cut out again.
Yeah.
I
There you go.
sorry. Can you hear me now?
Almost.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Can I do another one?
Hey, yes, please. Would love that.
Okay, es otra historia. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Se titula y era el 2016. Ahí estábamos, frente a frente como muchas veces, pero hoy era distinto. Hoy tenía el arma en mis manos y le apuntaba directo al pecho. Su sonrisa falsa había desaparecido, había miedo en sus ojos. Vestía como pocas veces una camisa de manga corta y en sus muñecas se notaban los cortes aún recientes, pero no sentí pena alguna. Muchas veces sentí lástima, ya no. El odio hacia ella creció y es hoy tan grande que mi mente decidió sin consultar mi conciencia que debía terminar con su vida. El arma que había comprado a un amigo de alguien que conocía estaba cargada entre mis dedos y observé cómo los ojos de mi víctima comenzaron a lagrimar. Su boca se entreabría, pero no decía nada. Un mar de recuerdos inundó mi mente mientras mi dedo iba abrazándose al gatillo. Algún día fue mi amiga, hasta que todos comenzaron a rechazarme por su culpa. Se vestía distinto, decía las cosas más necias e irrelevantes, creía que se reía cuando en realidad era de ella, y las burlas de los demás llegaron a mí. Crecieron y crecieron, ellos me odiaban, todo a causa de ella. Lo peor era que luego de descubrir lo que pasaba no hizo nada al respecto. Eso me dio mucha rabia. No luchó por defenderse o defenderme, solo aceptó lo que decían, y me di cuenta del porqué. Todo lo que decían era verdad. Sus críticas la describían a la perfección, y al igual que todos comencé a odiarla por lo que ella era y por lograr que se burlaran de mí. Pero no fue hasta hoy que noté el tamaño de mis sentimientos, tanto que había decidido acabar con su vida. Mi mano no tembló cuando susurré un adiós y apreté el gatillo. Sí, eso hice, disparé. Por fin tuve el valor de dispararle a la persona que más odiaba en el mundo, pero nada pasó. Los reflejos no mueren. Thank you.
Nice.
¡Huepa!
Man.
I was a
Nice.
very dark teenager, as you can
So emo. I love it.
Well, that was my share for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
You're the shariest.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna take the effigy off the stage. Okay, no, I'm not because my book keeps opening instead. So. Thank you to whoever did that because I don't think it was me.
It was Papo.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa. All right, that was beautiful, my fellow blockheads. I sincerely appreciate your presence here tonight. The vibes, immaculate, top
Nice.
tier. Thank you so much for being here. I think that we're just about closing, so I just want to give one last shout out to New Rican Cafe. Thank you so much for letting us use your space in the virtual world, and sorry about the decorations. I promise we will take them down next time we use them, unless we use the space again for Christmas, and then you might see some holiday gear. But you know,
What about Thanksgiving? What about
Yeah, we're already skipping one of the
harvest?
Well,
Maybe not Thanksgiving, but the
Indigenous Peoples Reclamation Day.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, but we might not be here. We still haven't picked a location for next month, so I'm, I'm warning.
We still gotta clear it out.
Exactly. We still gotta clear it out. So the decorations will come down, but thank you all so much. Once again, you can find them at neorican.org. or Nuyorican's Cafe online, Instagram and Facebook. And if you're from Nuyorican Cafe and you're watching this right now, get in here. What are you doing? Come on, represent in the virtual world. Make your own little teeny tiny person, and then you can talk about it on stage when you're there live. That'd be dope. All right.
For sure. And don't forget to follow us on toplayisthething.com and support us at patreon.com/toplayisthething. Woo! Bam, bam.
That right there.
Let's go.
Right.
Before we go, I'd like to do a thing.
Do a thing.
All right,
Do a
Nels, you're gonna give us a countdown. You're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then we're all gonna say Blockheads.
All right, from the stage or from
Yeah, stand on the stage. Go ahead.
Should I turn the music off?
Yeah, turn the music off. Everybody's gonna say Blockheads.
Okay.
All right, on the count of 3. Well, I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1.
Blockheads.
God damn it.
Blockheads.
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 Blockheads, thank you so much for being here tonight. You don't gotta go home, but you cannot stay here. And I'm just kidding. You can be here as long as you want. Good night, everybody. That is the end of the stream. Until next month. Don't forget to remember, to play is the thing.
All day, every day.
That's right. Bam, 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 bam.